This is Paul. So, Callie asked what our homework was, so here you go. We had talked about the song Labamba. Actually, you sang the song Labamba. I decided that it sounded like D was the key you were doing it in. So we are going to talk about the chords to Labamba. The first chord, if we're in the key of D, and I can also back this up, I can send you guys some chord charts, and you can always look up chords online as well. First chord is D, D major. The way you make D is you put your middle finger, second fret, third fret, first fret. And this is actually one of the harder ones to learn right off the bat. So D. And just strum from down here, from that low A there. So D. So D, or D major, but most people just call it D. Get that under your fingers. And then we're going to go to G. So there's a couple different ways to finger G. Probably honestly the best one that works the best. It makes more sense to use your middle finger to play the notes the farthest away. Sorry, long day. So anyhow, G, third fret, second fret, top string. And these are three chords you are going to use a lot, so you might as well learn them now. G, so we have D. These are all major chords. D, G, G, and then A. There's a couple different ways of fingering A. It's the second, third, and fourth strings all on the second fret. That's kind of the acoustic folky way of doing it. I usually do kind of the cheater rock way, where you just do what's called barring those three notes. Like that. But just those three notes right there. So A. Either way you want to do it. I'm going to do it this way. If you do it that way, don't try to play that top string, because you're going to get that, which isn't a bad sound, but it's not that sound. So D, G, A, D, G, A. And really what it's all about is just being able to play those three chords and transitioning between them smoothly. Usually when people first start, it's like stop, reset, stop, reset, stop, reset. And the whole idea is to be able to go through them as fluidly as possible, So that's all it is. I won't try to sing and play that at the same time. The original key of the song is actually in C. Both the original version by Richie Valens, and then Los Lobos did a version of it for the movie Labamba. So there's your history lesson for the day. The Los Lobos, I don't think the Los Lobos ever did anything wrong in their lives, but that's actually in C. So anyhow, but you started singing it in D, if it turns out that's not a good key for you, we'll find another key. So to recap, D, G, A. D, G, A. And I'll do my best to put together some type of visual aid for you as well, so you can kind of just see the dots on the neck, how they go. Hey, well, have a good night.